Today has been quite a productive day. I started my day off with another Zwift 5 kilometre ride. Hard on the back of yesterday, hard on the fact that I've only got one leg, but I'm determined to keep the momentum going. I'm not going to ride my bike tomorrow. And then, as you can see, I have come for a walk just after lunch. Now, I'm not going to do the same route as I did last time, which was all the way around this rotunda and back. I am just coming to here and then I'm going back in that direction. So slightly shorter, but I need to keep it realistic. I've spent a lot of the morning with medical records, putting a case together for the Health and Disabilities Commission, evidence collecting to prove that a whole lot of mistakes have been made that led to the fact that I lost my leg. And that has taken a lot of thought and concentration, and I'm glad that I've got it done now. It was something that was putting me off, and the paper pile was like this. So now we wait. I wait for the person that's helping with the case to put the case together, and then we read it over, make sure it's accurate, then we submit it to the commission and hope that it is seen. The reason I'm doing this is because I don't want this cock-up to happen to anyone else. It should not have happened to me even. But I did find something out that was a tiny positive, and that is one of the cock-ups, there was many, was in the emergency department when they were supposed to be checking my foot for a pulse, and they did the test wrong. And I know this because I'd had it done multiple times before and I knew what they were meant to do. So I made a complaint, my GP made a complaint, and my vascular surgeon made a complaint, saying that they had missed critical signs in my problem in that leg when I went to ED on that occasion. That's just one of many that had led to this problem. But they have subsequently done some staff training to allow all of the registrars in ED more training to be able to recognise lower limb vascular and ischemia signs. Now, it's no help to me, but it's a tiny little piece of positive news in so much as I hope that if somebody else ever presents with the same problem, that it will not be missed a second time. It should never have been missed the first time. So from here, my last job of today is to take one of my work t-shirts round to get printed. I was hoping for it to be done today, but their vinyl didn't arrive on time, so I'll have to show you another day. And then I go to work and do the PT. Now I've got a timer around my neck, I've got keys around my neck, I've got the phone in my pocket, and I'm going to plan. I've got the session planned for movement around the room, so I'm hoping that will go better. I'll let you know tomorrow because I need to nail it so that it's fast flowing, even though I can't move around the room fast. Oh yes, there was one piece of good news today. Finally, the stitches have come out. So that means that Thursday, Friday, I should be able to start putting the leg back on again. So I can't wait for that. That's quite exciting considering it's been standing there staring at me for the last week and a half. That'll be quite cool. Even if I can start rocking up in public with 2 feet, not walking but in a wheelchair, that'll be a small step in the right direction. So I'm feeling quite good about that. And lastly, the infection. Now the infection's gone, we've concluded that, and the wound is looking a lot better. It's now red, it's new tissue, and none of the gunk is there. And I'm not going to show any more pictures of it because it is quite graphic and confronting, and I'm even struggling to look at it, which is ironic considering they chopped my leg off. But yes, this is quite a confronting image, so I'm not going to share it anymore. But I am getting the nurse to keep taking pictures of it. I can look at it secondhand, but I don't want to look at the leg itself. It's still quite painful when they're packing out the wound to make it heal from the inside out, but it is looking a lot better even in the first 3 days of them doing daily dressing changes. So I'm still feeling quite positive about that. But like I say, if it's still not looking like it's swimmable by January, waterproof dressings and off I go, because I am not missing Challenge Wanaka. That is what I've decided. So I'm going to go and enjoy the rest of this sunshine before I go to work. Have a lovely afternoon. By the way, that guy who was looking at me sideways as I was reversing out of the disabled spot whilst parking in the disabled spot himself, and he didn't have a badge and he wasn't disabled. Yes, you can have disabled personal trainers, so stop looking at me like that. If I had not already been in the car leaving, you'd have got the wrath of me because I'm just waiting for someone to give me a wisecrack in that regard.